We knew the fans were horny little devils and we were ready to deliver. Don't you worry about that. No, all kidding aside, like, it's a really important part of the show. You know, that's why people love romance novels, because they have those steamy, romantic, intense bits.
The Bridgerton fan base is so excited. Finally, it's Polin's season. That's
it is.
Listen, I'm a fan of the whole Bridgerton universe.
Aww.
I come for the love. I come for the fashion. I come for the gossip. And I come for the steam, okay?
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie. So were you all ready to bring the steam, given that you know what our expectations are? Nicola?
It was nerve-wracking in the lead-up when we knew we were going to be the leads of season 3. We knew for most of season 2. But then once we actually got into the thick of it, it was great. We had an incredible intimacy coordinator. The scenes were written really beautifully. And they ended up being like a lot of fun to do, really liberating. And we watched them back and loved them. So we hope the audience do too.
Okay, Luke, listen, I think that those of us who know Bridgerton talk about the glow up, the Bridgerton leading man glow up, that, you know, the guys are good looking to begin with, but, you know, once it's their season, the leveling up, you go from good looking to hot male lead. So talk to me about what your glow up.
Yeah.
Why are you so hot, Luke?
No, yeah, I was excited when I got the scripts that Colin sort of got to have his moment to shine. He comes back into society and everyone seems quite excited to see him, except for Penelope, of course.
She's like, whatever, I'm over you, dude.
It was really fun to like explore a new side of Colin and work with all departments to sort of have a change in his look, and just nice to change the dynamic up. You know, when he comes back, even when he sees his brothers, he sort of feels like he's on a level with them now. He doesn't have this sort of like innocent younger brother element to him anymore. He's like, you know, he's up there. He can compete with the best of them for sure.
And I'll tell you, you nailed the yearning, because part of rom-coms is we need to believe that the man is pining, and you did that very, very well.
Thank you.
Nicola, we've just talked about the fact that there's a huge Bridgerton community. There's a lot of chatter online and anticipation in the promotion leading up to, you know, the release of season 3. There are a lot of people who saw your magazine covers and they're like, oh, wow, she's 37?
Yes.
And they're surprised, you know, but you've never lied about your age. So what's your reaction to that reaction?
I find it really funny because the same thing, I just decided pretty early on that I was like, I don't think I want to lie about this, because I think the industry is really ageist, but then I'm like, I'm going to be a hypocrite if I try and lie about it and continue on like playing this game that I don't believe in and I think is really damaging to women primarily. So I'm like, also I did not come from like, I'm not a Nepo baby. I don't have any connections in the industry. I had to work my ass off to get to where I am, and that took me this long, and I'm like, I'm really proud of that. So, but it's funny, it's nice. I've seen a little bit of it online, but yeah, someone said, they were like, this shows you why you shouldn't get buccal fat removal, and I'm like, okay, don't do it then.
Girl, I have to tell you, I'm 50. I turned 50 a few months ago, and
you don't look a day of it.
But it's about what age looks what, and I think we need to also get rid of that too. So thank you for your answer there.
Fine. I got ID'd like the other week, so I don't have a weirdly young face, but it is what it is, I guess.
No, you look awesome.
Thank
okay,
you.
so Luke, we saw you on the you're in Man About Town.
Yes.
So I feel like with Colin coming into the spotlight, you also are, you know, getting a fashion moment. We know that you love fashion. Both of you love fashion. So what is the fashion like for everybody? Because that's part of Bridgerton. We want the clothes. We want the looks. So talk to me about that.
Absolutely. That title I feel like I've used in reference to Colin. Like he is the, you know, coming to season 3 is the man about town. I think it was so fun this year, particularly for Colin's wardrobe, to like explore all the influences he'd had from his travels. It was really nice to work with the designers on elements from like Paris and all the different places that he'd been. So there's weird parallels in him sort of exploring his fashion and how he wants to express himself, and what we get to do, you know, as actors, and when we're traveling the world and get to dive in and get a little taste of that as well. So it was nice to feel connected to him in that way, that I get, you know, there's parallels in what's going on in our lives.
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.